Hello, everyone, and welcome to ZSR. We have yet another Majora's Mask Randomizer Standard Tournament race in Season 4. Today we have Guppy versus lolaway in the lower bracket Round 5. Tracking today we have Axel Ryman and Pilby, and on commentary we have Sky Goro and Captain MD, and they'll take it from here.
Welcome in, everybody. Hope
Very
everybody's having a good time zone.
Yeah, we're going to be burning a little bit of midnight oil here on this evening, giving you another great race in the lower brackets. I gotta tell you, it has been one heck of a bracket, Sky Goro.
Absolutely, I have to agree. The lower brackets has been very dangerous, full of very, very good runners. So the climb upwards has been excellent, to say the least, I would say.
Indeed. So we're going to get started in a minute, but Sky Goro, let me ask you something. What are you hoping to see in this seed tonight?
Well, I really don't know. I feel like we have had a really big lack of always required things, like an always hint that is required, like some beavers. Like beavers, I haven't seen beavers in any seed this bracket at all.
I've also not seen beavers, so I'm going to join you in that desire.
Yeah. But this should be good because, like, I know from talking to Guppy that Guppy and lolaway are pretty big friends, so they're always talking, they're always chatting it up, and Guppy was really excited to get a rematch with lolaway, so I think we should see a good one today.
Oh, no doubt. Now, it is lower brackets, so whoever loses this match tonight does meet with a terrible fate and is knocked out, and we are getting pretty close to the end game here. There's only a few more rounds left.
Yeah, and we're getting started here, and I do believe I saw a heart piece on top of the clock tower, so we're just going straight for the owl statue. And Guppy will do probably Southern Opener. I think both these runners have really similar routes. They're literally doing the same thing right now. So, almost in sync.
Looks like they're going for the chest here. Hoping this is probably some money for Tingle, no doubt.
No, you might as well just go and grab that other heart piece.
All right, but we are going to both... we're going to see a simultaneous Southern opener followed by a meme song.
Yeah. I wonder if, like, lolaway knows what Guppy's going to do, so he's just going to do what Guppy would do. Yeah, they're both looking for rupees. Oh, banana.
Wrong randomizer, but that's okay.
That's great. Also, finding, like, not any gold trim chests yet.
Yeah, this is that's a little weird.
Yeah, I usually this grotto has at least something. But, I don't know. lolaway known for his exceptional bank routing. So maybe we'll look forward to that. Dompe digging is dead. Okay, so we'll go ahead and mark that off. So that's our first always hint. To those watching. In Season 4, you get, I believe, 6 always hints. And if you get your 6 always hints, the rest are dead.
Alright, so Swamp Spider dead, Grog is dead, which is Lemons, Dampe again, and Snowhead Temple foolish.
Okay. Just completely foolish. Alright, so we had Grog dead. So no lemons today, chat, sorry. We're sorry. No excellent song.
Yeah, Snowhead Temple Foolish is definitely one of the weirder ones, especially since it doesn't necessarily knock out Springtime.
No. In fact, I would almost guarantee that Springtime has something this seed.
Yeah, we had an interesting case recently that logic reduction basically caused 2 temples to be foolish for different reasons.
Yeah, logic reduction has been a big part of the new format, and it can be confusing at times, but... Oh, Icona Graveyard. Very nice. A lot of the graveyard way of the heroes this season.
Indeed. And most of the time, it's been for the song, in my experience.
Yeah. Fisherman game dead. Okay. That's 3.
So, yeah, with Snowhead Temple being foolish, it's possible that either Blue Boss Warp is Lullaby or something else along a similar vein.
Yeah, exactly. And literally, there is no divergence right now. Oh my god, that is a cursed note song. That is a cursed note sound. The lens sound. That's so cursed.
Oh, I love this. I love this style remix.
Yeah.
All I can think of is where the keg at. or literally Bunny Hood. Then you can actually ask, where the hood at?
Yeah.
I swear, if Bunny Hood drops out of this, I'm gonna giggle.
You're making your call.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, solid 46. Now, I believe that Yuki's got the best time in this tournament with like a 45. Goron Mask.
All right. Definitely really nice to have right this minute because it is a speed boost. I swear, if this leads to keg.
But that is Lolaway picking up Goron Mask, and I want to see some divergence. A lot of convergence right now, but they might both be doing the same thing for a very long time.
All right, well, we've got a bomb bag here in North Clocktown, so bombs are free today.
Yep.
Got a Tingle check coming up, out of Logic Tingle. Nonetheless, we've gotten some money up to this point, which is a little bit weird considering we've checked like 7 things already.
Yeah, that's an out of Logic bottle.
No, we're not going to say no to that. That's a good excuse to go south later.
Yeah. That is not a banana, DK. That's a bomb bag. DK thinks everything's a banana, I think.
Not sure if it's as bad as I from the Super Monkey Ball series. He also really loves bananas.
This is true. No, DK, that is a bottle. A bottle.
The other nice thing about having Goron Mask on your first pass through Clocktown is you'll be able to check both Clocktown Stray Fairy rewards right away.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting that out of the way as soon as possible is pretty good. Though, I didn't see either runner go towards Laundry Pool, so I think they're probably going to get it at night. And you can do that with Goron. You can just jump in the air and grab it when it's in East Clocktown.
Indeed.
So it works out. Yes, Donkey Kong 64 Randomizer.com for all of your Donkey Kong 64 randomizer needs. And I believe Donkey Kong 64 is doing their Season 2 tournament right now, which is exciting.
I believe that's the last I heard. I don't know how far along it is, but I have heard that it is indeed running.
Yeah. Alright, come on. Do we got a gold trim chest here? No.
Have we literally seen any gilded chests since we came on the air? Well, there we go.
Yeah, finally. Goodness. Oh. Mask of Truth and Sphere Zero.
First gilded chest of the night, and it's something ambiguous.
Yeah. Alright, already getting Honey and Darling out of the way. Guppy will wait probably day 2 to do that, but Lullaway's like, nah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get that out of the way.
Oh, having some trouble with these first bomb chews.
Yep. Some people are just like, I don't know the bomb choose physics, so I'm just gonna send it. Which is fair enough.
Indeed, yeah. This could be a bit of a wonky, that doesn't look like a gilded chest in the hideout. But yeah, Bomb Chew Bowling can be a little wonky, both in this game and Ocarina of Time. Case in point, both of those bombs just slid right by the target.
Luckily, I think Ocarina of Time... Well, not I think. I know Ocarina of Time has a setup where you can hit anywhere, pretty much anytime you want. Oh my god, lolaway. Please.
Yeah, having a real hard time with this Bomb Chew Bowling.
Wait, oh, no! Wow.
All right, 8 minutes in and we're already clenching. I like the way this is going.
DK, that is a rupee. Go back to your own game.
All right,
we're gonna have to deal with this guy off stream, aren't we?
Unfortunately, I think we are. It's pretty unavoidable at this stage. But that being said, we're still not seeing a whole lot here. We're getting red rupees on both that Honey and Darling check and on the observatory. So this is one of the slower starts this time around.
Yeah, I'm feeling like this is a push your bank, because we're pretty much already bottleneck. Goron Village minus song is foolish. That is a big foolish. But it does not discount relocation.
So, yeah, for example, the, well, that would probably be kind of pointless considering we already have Goron Mask.
Yeah, but... Actually, yeah, it's pretty much off the table now. Never mind.
So yeah, the only thing, yeah, as you mentioned before, Goron Village definitely a big deal because that is, oh, hello, boat archery is a required ocean title deed.
Oh my god. Okay, I like this. I like this. Boat archery required. Now we just need beavers. Also, that was our fourth always hint.
Yep.
And so yet again, we've only found one gilded chest so far.
So that means one of two things. Either Ocean Title Deed is our only paper until we turn it in for whatever is required for it at Toilet Hand, or it's the required turn in at Mycona Canyon.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some spice going on here.
Yeah, very curious. It could also be for the ledge in Iconic Canyon as well, in which case we would also need a Deku Mask in our pocket, which we kind of already need anyway because it's required for completing Woodfall Temple to get to boat archery in the first place.
Yeah, and for obvious reasons, we would also need Zora Mask to turn that into.
Indeed. So that's either hinting to a late, like, Lyres, for example, or a song item, or we could be looking at early Icona, but given we've got literally no blueprints for that yet...
it would be funny if it's just locking ice arrows. Just like your access into Upper Icona is ice arrows.
Oh, that would be absolutely hilarious.
My goodness, Captain, so many rupees.
So many small rupees at that. No silvers, no golds, very few. I don't think we've even seen a purple yet, have we?
I don't think so.
Because lolaway's turned in 43 so far. Yeah, this is a very money-starved opener.
I feel like you're pushing bank at this point, or at least trying to.
You're either pushing bank, you're rushing day 2. Oh, hello.
That's out of logic. But very, very nice.
Okay, so oh my, are we actually asking where to hood at?
Yeah.
Is that really what's happening right now?
I think you spoke it into existence.
I don't call this trash on purpose.
Oh my god, one of our Way of the Heroes is going to be Bunny Hood, isn't it?
Oh, if that's what Ocean Title Deed leads to, that is going to be such a wasted always hint.
Oh my god, that's so great, actually.
because that is absolutely possible.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and pick up the logic right now.
Yeah, I think you still use it anyway for the south play, but at the same time, you just got to keep an eye out for other bottles or a projectile.
Yeah. Alright, so I mean, where would you go? I mean, Road to Southern Swamp's still available. That has a couple Sphere Zeros. We got Punch Rock Grotto when we head east. Bank 1.
I think you make a quick detour to Punch Rock Grotto real quick, and double check Icona Pillar chest.
Yeah. Yeah.
After that, I think south is probably still your next stop anyway, even though you can't check Tingle without a bow.
No.
Because, yeah, in logic, we still have Road to Swamp, Day 2 Woods, Kotake, so there's still checks down there, just not a whole lot. I don't think you spend that much time in Day 2, though.
No.
Because it's looking like, and especially with that Mask of Truth in our pocket, that might also be worth considering.
This is the other section's type of seed. Rush Ranch.
Just
Possibly
maybe.
win.
Ooh, we're going to see a bomb boost out of Observatory. Well done.
He's going to go ahead and get this. Might go Punch Rock Grotto after getting some rupees. And checking this. Alright, Termina Field Scrub, what do you have for us today? We've seen enough. We've seen enough red rupees today.
Indeed, and I think Guppy is aware of that as well, too, but it looks like we are in a good position to rescue Bomb Grandma here on BC Guppy's side. Try saying that 10 times fast.
Bomb Grammy. I do like it.
Alright, with one easy spin attack, we are awarded with Bomb Shoes.
Nothing. This is wild.
And they're nice to have since we actually have a bomb bag to fire those things with.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what the Great Fairy in town has to offer. That's a whole lot of nothing.
Ooh, but that is a big gilded chest on Icona Pillar, so we definitely want to keep our eyes peeled for that.
Ooh. Oh, Punch Rock Grotto does have something as well. Oh, Keg.
Ooh, that's...
A little unfortunate on timing, though.
Okay,
got
now...
the tongue out of the way, though.
Yeah, very unfortunate timing. Now, here's a question. Is there a world... I know it's a big time commitment, but if this opener still bottlenecks by this point, do you just rush aliens even though it hasn't been hinted yet? There are still 2 always hints in the pool.
I don't know if you rush aliens, but I can almost see somebody... just hitting the song in time and going to ranch to get the song.
Oh yeah, we need a bow anyway, so that wouldn't make any... That would be pointless.
Icona Canyon, Way of the Hero.
I don't like where this is going, video game.
Okay, so we have Poe Hut, we have the Grotto.
It could
Ocean
just
Tidal
be the...
Deed's already hinted. Yeah, it could
exactly.
be. Yeah.
I don't like where this is going.
Also, it doesn't look like Captain Kita doesn't have anything. Now, there is this token Grotto.
All right, we're getting that south play from BC Guppy. We see that the tree is nothing. Ranch is Way of the Hero.
Ooh, all Knight's Mask and Graveyard. Way of the Hero.
Okay. All Knight's Mask could satisfy the Graveyard Way of the Hero as well. This is definitely raising some eyebrows here. I think you can make that work for day 2.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if you want to ranch rush, you know that your bottle's out of logic. The only thing of use right now in Swamp is day 2 Grotto.
Now, I didn't see what was on the tourist center roof, but BC Guppy is not going for it, so I can't imagine it's anything important.
Nah.
Did that say Village Foolish except for Song again?
Yeah, that is
it did, okay.
Oh, it looks like we're gonna get... Or it looks like lolaway is gonna try to back it up on Sakon.
Oh, here we go.
Let's go. Ooh, lighter than day 2 grotto for Guppy.
Okay, don't sleep on your day 2 woods. And those light arrows are perfectly in logic, so we could be looking at a potentially early shrine today.
Yeah.
We already have out of logic magic granted, but...
Yeah.
That, unfortunately, that ocean title deed for Bunnyhood might not necessarily be an unrealistic possibility at the moment.
Well, there's room key.
All right.
That's on Kotake.
Not a bad time to get that, actually. That would be great to route in that All Knights mask with. But it looks like lolaway's going to fight Dodongos first, question mark? Or read more hints?
Yeah, definitely reading more hints. Ranch Sister's dead. Good hint.
Oh, Ranch Sisters hasn't been required practically the whole tournament.
Yeah. That's our 5th always. I mean, I wasn't saying skip day 2 woods. I was saying get the day 2 grotto. At least. Which had light arrows, which... Ah, double defense, plastic surgery. Very nice.
Yeah, double defense definitely a very wanted item early on, especially. Come to think of it, we've actually already found a fourth heart container.
Looks like Guppy's already going night of the final day.
Interesting. Not well, it doesn't have all Knights masks, so wouldn't think to rush that today.
Also doesn't have keg.
Right, because that was chilling in Graveyard, not Graveyard, sorry, Path to Icona Grotto.
Yeah, Punch Rock Grotto definitely had that. Romani Ranch and Romani Ranch. Okay.
That sounds about normal.
Yeah.
Although, we got both Ranch Watts and the Mask of Truth was early, so that could be a hint to rush Mask of Truth.
Yeah, could be our boat. Oh my god, there's Bremen Mask.
Nice lemons. Too bad that's dead.
Yeah.
That'll only give us a stone mask today. Swamp Spider House is dead. We knew that already. We've got one more always hint left in our pool here. We're actually very few hints remaining here.
Yeah. Only one spicy always hint. Come on, beavers. Come on, beavers.
Nope. Canyon Wath again. So BC Guppy is getting the same information that lolaway's gotten at this point, without having gone to
Graveyard.
Without having gone to Graveyard. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and do fish. I wonder if Guppy thinks that Bo's gonna be here, which is why he decided to push it. So you can go ahead and get the song on Clock Tower.
And our final always hint, Bank 3 is dead.
Okay, good to know.
Well,
never mind, Bo's out of logic, just sitting there. Wow.
Oh yeah, that is Bo locked. Okay. I have questions. Oh, that Ranch Wath could just be for Sonata. Oh, this path could potentially be garbage.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, Ocean Tingle, what have you got for us? Mount Title Deed and Extended Magic. Okay, so Magic is Bo locked.
Yeah. And also Bunnyhood locked. So we're literally... or
okay.
either way. Either way, our magics are locked.
I'm also mistaken. That bank 3 is a sometimes, not an always. My bad.
Yeah, it is a sometimes, yes. Correct. I thought you said sometimes, so I didn't correct you. Okay, what do we got on Doggy Race here? Nothing.
Oh, it could be. Ranch has to be Watt for the song then.
Yes.
Because Bremen's Mask is dead already, and Ranch is dead, so yeah, it's got to be for the song. Yeah, I think in this instance, given what we know, I think you rush your day 3 checks and then you immediately cycle reset. I think you don't spend too much time on first cycle is your main point.
Yeah, the only problem is Guppy doesn't have keg. We'll probably check Punch Rock Grotto before end cycle, because he doesn't have a lot to do. Yeah, Ranch Sisters hinted dead. Baseball.
So at that point, we saw Bank 1 from Lolaway, and it is a heart piece.
Looks like they're both going to just go ahead and get, like, Southern out of the way. Yeah, Bottle was North Clocktown Tingle, which is still out of logic until we get some form of projectile.
And there's our final always hint. Ocean Spider House Day 1 is dead, so that's it. We're just looking for our last Foolish.
Yep. Unfortunate. That means Beavers is dead, guys. Sorry.
Yeah. All right, so a little bit of spice out of our always hints, but this Way of the Hero chain could be bad.
Yeah. Also, looks like Lolaway is going to go ahead and get Toilet Hand out of the way. Yeah, or another bottle. Right, Fox.
Using that out of logic Mountain Title Deed, yeah. So yeah, just to clarify, things that are currently bow locked: Mountain Title Deed, Magic, and a bottle.
Mm-hmm. That is correct. Alright, what do we got on Toilet Hand here? Another bomb back.
So, given the circumstances, I think we can rule out first toilet paper as well, obviously because it was a bomb bag. But yeah, we can rule in that the turn-in is the, or the cliff is the requiredness for the ocean title deed.
Yeah. Or at least, yeah, the turn-in or the cliff, yeah.
Did BC Guppy just target the Bio Baba to hit the... Wow.
Yep. That's good chew strats.
Smart.
I haven't seen that used here. I know that Spec did some nifty chew strats earlier this tournament, but that's pretty good. That's pretty cool.
And very convenient, too, that the Bio Baba just happens to position Link in the correct orientation to just plant the chew down. So we also have a song due up from Skull Kid. I'm pretty sure, given what we know, one of these is probably Sonata, because at the rate we're going, it looks like we're going to need to do boat archery sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Because we've got this song, we can go out of logic and check the village song, which runners might do next cycle. Well, they're going to do it next cycle, most likely, but they're going to prioritize ranch song first, obviously.
Yeah. I do like Guppy's tunes.
This is Castlevania, right? This sounds familiar.
I don't know what this is, actually, but I like it. Yeah, Guppy does need to go east, it's true.
Right, because that's concealing their keg.
Yep. I mean, getting Bo out of logic here is okay, too. Yeah, we might just be logical bottle locked here.
Yeah, we're probably looking at some kind of bottleneck in staff room or something at this point. There might just be a Bo chilling there.
Yeah.
But yeah, this the bottle logic is definitely throwing me off a little bit here.
Yeah.
And I haven't even had a chance to sip my soda.
Well, while it's counting up points, you got time.
Lots of health out of Swamp Archery.
Yep.
Lolaway already packing 6 hearts, and it's only 28 minutes in. We have a guess in chat that Ranch might be healing to our first projectile, which isn't necessarily out of place given the circumstances.
Yeah, I agree. Looks like Guppy's gonna go ahead and pick up that extended magic. Where lolaway decided... well, lolaway might not have had enough money to do that.
Oh, Tinkle's also got the last bomb bag. Okay. Tinkle has some nice stuff, although so far none of it has been hard required yet. And was that a silver rupee on the tourist center? That is some good money at the very least. Oh no, it's a hard container. That might not be a bad pickup, honestly. It's really quick.
Alright, lolaway gonna go pick up his light arrows.
lolaway also had a very nice roll through that corridor, I might point out.
Yeah, pretty clean.
So this will yield their lights here. And it looks like bcguppy may be interested in grabbing some extra cash here, which is not a bad move considering there is a bomb bag here. Nope, not interested, apparently.
No. Did Guppy get bank 1 as well? I feel like lolaway was the first to that.
Yes. lolaway got it, but Guppy did not. So yes to lolaway being first to it is what I meant to say. Alright, Clocktown Central Pillar is not a gilded chest. Good. That's a pain in the backside chest to think logically when hookshot's not involved. Alright. That is Guppy's bank 1 there.
Yep.
This is the All Knights mass purchase, which is the bunny hood!
Oh my god.
Wow. So we need to seriously hope that all of those bows aren't magic locked.
Okay, so I'm thinking our first magic is on Coast.
I'm inclined to agree given the circumstances. Well, at least now we know where the hood at.
Yeah. We haven't gotten our Season 4 wallets yet, actually.
Yeah, I'm betting on a bow and staff room at this point. A bow, a hook shot would do. Yeah, it's probably just staff room at this point. We're about to...
Could be first logical bottle. Let's see.
Yeah, we've got room key check as well from Kotake, perfectly in logic. So this is another item. So yeah, Guppy being first to end the cycle here, but has not gotten keg yet.
Oh?
Yeah, this is looking like it.
And so it continues.
Okay, I mean, we can turn it in, and all the clock towns basically haven't been ruled out, so...
Nope. Still missing that last foolish. I think lolaway's gonna go ahead and route in everything. All Knight's Mask, room key, all of the good stuff. And All Knight's Mask, as we remember, on Icona Graveyard, so could lead to progression.
Indeed, it is a Way of the Hero location, but we are going to see what the Skull Kid song is in the meantime, which this has a high chance of being Sonata.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you.
I feel like Sonata is at the very least somewhere around the corner, given the whole Ocean title deed kerfuffle. But at this point, I think we can rule out Ocean title deed being required for Bunny Hood.
Yep, there's our logical bow.
There we go.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, wallet's not required.
Yep. Boo. Wanted more spice.
I mean, now that we can rule out Ocean title deed required for Magic, though, I think we can also rule out that it's a soft required as well. Like, it might be, well, it could still be for, like, Lens of Truth or something, but I think it's going to be a hard required turn in.
New Wave Bossa Nova. I actually didn't expect that.
That's a weird... Well, for Skull Kid, that's kind of okay. I think the real question is, what is the Village and the Ranch songs? Because we know at this point they're both required.
Village is dead, isn't it?
It's
Oh yeah,
Village Mighty
required.
Song.
Right. Yeah. Already forgot. That's why I have you here, Captain. Okay, so I mean, we have everything we need to push north and get that song knowledge. So
All right, Postman Hat leads to money, so room key, not an important item today.
yeah, at the very least, I would say Guppy does know that.
Okay, so we've got Logical Bow, Logical Magic, Logical Bottle. So all that logical kerfuffle has been sorted by Way of the Hero All Knight's Mask.
Yep. And again, both runners converging at pretty much the same place.
Indeed.
That is true. We haven't been to Cape, and it has definitely been a thing. But hard to convince yourself to go get one check. You would probably wait for Zora or Hookshot to get more of Cape done.
Yeah, and as far as hints are concerned, I don't think you're going too crazy about that last Foolish, at least not yet. Especially given you have a lot to go on with what you have learned.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Okay, minigames are Wath.
Well, my Ice Arrows dream is also thwarted.
We are just a Hookshot and a Death Mask away from getting up to to get up to Iconic Canyon Scrub.
Yeah, we still do need that Zora, though.
Oh, yes. Although, we don't need Zora for yeah, we don't need Zora for Shrine. It'd be nice to have, but we don't necessarily need it.
Alright, looks like Guppy's gonna push for that song knowledge.
Lolaway is also going to be dipping out on Mask of Truth this cycle, but it was probably just going to turn it in with the keg next cycle.
Yeah.
All right, we got a hint coming up. Is this our last Foolish? Yes, Stone Tower is Foolish. Not Stone Tower Temple, just Stone Tower.
Yeah, so I actually don't mind that Foolish. It's just like 3 checks that you just don't have to have noodling up in your brain. So
yeah, the way I'm reading this, Boss Blue Orb is probably Lullaby.
yeah, at this point, that's almost a certainty.
All right, we are seeing both runners converge on the north as well. Lolaway's hanging on to this for a little bit more into the cycle, just in case, and also to burn some daylight before the clock tower opens.
Yeah. I guess it just all depends on where a Hookshot and Zora Mask is at this point. Probably it's got to be Fire Arrows at this point. On the ledge or in the turn-in. I think skipping Hugo in any situation is bad, Fox.
Yeah, Hugo skippers have not had their way this tournament, as it seems, at least in these later brackets. All right, so now Guppy's grabbing that bomb bag.
And also, we have to remember on Guppy's side, running out of time, not majorly, to try to go pick up that keg.
All right, that looks to be... Was that a purple rupee or was that lens?
I'm gonna say purple rupee, but I'm blind. So...
No, it's lens.
Oh. Okay.
Interesting. So that's behind Swamp Title Deed and a Deku Mask.
Oh, there's Sonata.
Yeah, that was about expected. Sonata had to show up in probably one of these 2 song checks.
I think it's muscle memory at that point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Lens is foolish.
That's a good point. Okay, so yeah, we can definitely rule out soft required for Ocean Title Deed required at this point.
Yeah. There you go, Guppy. Checking Hugo.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to leave this out, especially after the events of the last couple of weeks.
Guppy doesn't want 40 bombs, or lolaway doesn't want 40 bombs?
They've already got 30.
Well, why not 40? Alright, lolaway also going to pick up Sonata, and then we'll pick up New Wave, reset cycle, pick up the Song on the Ranch, while conversely also checking Mask of Truth.
So yeah, Sonata by itself right now doesn't do us any good until Deku shows up. Ooh, that might actually be what our Ocean Title Deed turn in. The Ocean Title Deed, I would laugh if Ocean Title Deed turns in for Deku Mask, and on the cliff is also like something required, like fire, for example.
Oh man. Well, we do need a little bit of spice, so that would be kind of funny. Alright, what does Hugo got for us today? At the very least, he's somewhat of a good tipper.
I take that back. That's actually not possible because we need Deku for boat archery for the Ocean Deed in the first place.
Oh, yeah, that's accurate.
But yeah, now there's a pretty solid, as Fox points out in chat, there's a good chance that Ranch is healing now.
Ooh, Garo Mask.
And that is why you don't skip Hugo in Season 4.
Yep. If I recall correctly, he had Spec's Go mode last time Spec was in a race, which was a hook shot.
Something like that. I think I remember that race.
I believe I calmed that match. Okay, so that is dead because Linz is dead.
Mm-hmm. It was a blue rupee anyway.
I wonder if Guppy saw the Linz.
I'm pretty sure Guppy saw it, and it wouldn't have mattered anyway because it's hopefully Guppy took a second to also remember that it was foolish. But looks like lolaway's not skipping out on Hugo either, and we know this is very much going to work out in their favor here.
Yeah. There's Couples Mask.
Alright, no reason not to turn that in. In fact, yeah, we've gotten all of our hints. That's it.
Yep.
Not often 40 minutes in, first cycle especially, that we get all of our hints.
Yeah.
So yeah, just so we're all on the same page here for hints, we've got Way of the Hero, Graveyard, which is probably All Knight's Mask to first logical bow.
Mm-hmm.
But it could also be for the song later. We'll cross that bridge if/when we get Captain's Hat. We've got Iconic Canyon Wath, and we know the Ocean Title Deed is required for the turn in there in some fashion. And we have Romani Ranch Way of the Hero, which we are able to satisfy knowing that it is strictly the song.
Yep.
We're going to see Bombers as well. Yeah, this is a late Bombers, too. Although I don't think lolaway's too worried about that that bunny hood now.
No. Also, Guppy running low on time to find that keg. Hopefully they push Punch Rock Grotto right after this. Or close to.
All right, well, first
I would hate to see Guppy miss out on keg.
Oh, yeah, especially now. Although I think if Guppy gets keg, it's going to just be an instant cycle reset.
Yeah.
If it is too late. All right, Couples Mask is money, which we kind of don't need at this point. The only thing we might need a wallet for beyond this point is Bank 2.
Yeah.
Possibly Mask of possibly Well, but we haven't had any reason to rule that in yet.
We would also like to reiterate that we here at ZSR do not condone the bombing and or shooting of children in a hide-and-seek game.
Are we? We're literally using bombs on the bombers, and I'm not sure how to feel about that.
Alright, here's lolaway's Nova.
Also, by the way, Skull Kid actually had something that wasn't a rupee.
Oh my god, that's so cursed.
Yeah.
Alright, so it all hinges on where Guppy decides to go next. Probably... Oh!
Oh, Bombers is Deku Mask. Wow, okay. Yeah, Bo is definitely the big bottleneck here by the looks of it. Okay, so lolaway shouldn't skip out on Bomber Kids, we now know. That is hard required, and that puts Woodfall Temple into play. So that gives us another song as well.
Yep. And at this point, I think it has to be Lullaby.
I'm starting to also... Actually, that would mean that the Ocean Title Deed turn-in has to lead to fire or a song item.
Yep. Or something that leads to a song item.
Indeed.
Like Express Mail.
Alright, and Guppy is going to be getting their keg here, which, pretty decent timing on this.
Yeah, enough time remaining. That's good. I was a little worried there. You're gonna rush. You're gonna warp straight to ranch.
Oh yeah, this will put Ocean Title Deed into play as well. So we just have to get Zora Mask, and then we can turn that in.
We need Hook though.
Yeah, we need Hook as well. Because yeah, if we need Zora and Hook to turn that in, yeah, it's gotta be for Fire, Captain's Hat, or Mirror Shield at this point.
Yep.
And that's assuming we even need Mirror. If we don't need Caps or Mirror, this could actually be a legit fast seed.
Yeah. Might just be a quick go mode at this point. Our go mode might be in Canyon. Literally everything we need in Canyon.
And that's assuming the Graveyard Wath hasn't already been satisfied. Like, the song could also be Way of the Hero.
That's true.
If Canyon does lead to Captain's Hat, I'm going to giggle a little bit. But yeah, Graveyard, as Fox points out, is pretty much satisfied by All Knight's Mask.
Yeah.
Which Guppy is actually about to get, and it is still a reasonable point in the cycle for them to also turn that in for proper first bow.
I kind of wonder if Guppy even cares where Logical Bow is. Probably knows that Bow's logical somewhere, but might not care. That's Elegy.
Way of the Hero. Oh, that means the item for progression for Ranch has to be in Stone Tower Temple.
Yep. Was Zora Mask just sitting in Stone Tower Temple?
It's looking like it. Yeah, and at this point, we can basically confirm Boss Blue Warp is like 99% chance Lullaby.
Yeah.
Which means if Monkey is Oath, this is legit possibly seed solved already.
Yep.
Boss Blue Warp doesn't matter if we find Hook because it's going to end up being a logic reduction. Very true. Because, yeah, Hook will give us the Ocean Title Deed turn-in, which, again, we know has to be for fire or a song item.
Also, Wumba's Wigwam and Ranch.
Indeed. I like the DK64 randomizer version of Mayhem Temple, by the way. Because instead of the Eco Beco whatever that song is, it's replaced with Donkey Kong.
That's pretty good. Yeah, Elegy is Woth in Ranch.
Yeah, because this Mask of Truth is nothing, and we already know Ranch Sisters and Grog are dead, by hint. Okay, so this is an owl save from BC Guppy, just in case All Night's Mask doesn't end up being anything major. So yeah, we could actually see a reset from Guppy on this front.
Yeah, there could be, he could just be like, yeah, there's my logic reset. No playground yet.
Yeah, like Elegy at this point is going to lead to probably Zora Mask. That's pretty much the only thing. If Elegy leads to fire, then we know we need a song item, and that's going to be on the Ocean Tidal D turn-in. Because it is possible that Elegy could lead to fire. It's unlikely, but it could lead to fire. And we know one mass tower climb is in play. Once we find a hook shot, of course. But yeah, the song, because to clarify with chat, because a song was the way of the hero, and yep, immediate reset from Guppy. Because the song was the only thing in the way of the hero location, the song has to lead to an item specifically. It can't be the end of the way of the hero chain unless it is song sanity.
And also, hopefully, lolaway remembers to check bombers.
Yeah, Bombers is concealing their Deku Mask, and that's a really big deal right now.
That's gonna be, if you don't think of it now, it's gonna be a last location. But they're probably going back to town.
Alright, we're gonna see Deku Playground from BC Guppy. Yeah, now the next major $1 million question is, where is our hookshot lying around at? It could be in Woodfall Temple.
Could be. Temple progression, absolutely a great play right now. But the only one that has the ability to do so right now is Guppy.
Yeah, now granted, once lolaway gets their Deku, they could immediately drop what they're doing and rush that. So there's that to go on.
Also, I love lolaway's tracker in that Ikana Canyon and Ikana Graveyard, respectively, IKEA Graveyard and IKEA Crayon.
That's pretty good.
No, so with Dolphin Emulator, Guppy has permission to do save states in case of a crash. So you will see on Guppy's screen several save states.
It's not Guppy. It's definitely not the first time we've seen that either.
No.
Oh, there's another bottle behind
Yep.
Deku Mask.
Yep.
That is definitely bow locked.
Very. Nice Pokemon music.
Oh yeah, this is Gen 2, right?
Yes. Now, what city it is, I can't remember.
Me neither. I definitely have seen a bunch of Pokemon Crystal randomizers, so I do know that's definitely Gen 2. That's about all as far as I could go. So,
Goldenrod, that's it. Yep. Jogging my old Goron memory.
yeah, count me out when it comes to Pokemon. That's not my area of greatest expertise, unfortunately. There's a land title D. Was that in... Where was that? Hold on. Swamp Grotto.
Wait, it is Azalea. Guys, I can't remember. You guys are killing me. One-winged Kong. Is that in the randomizer for Donkey Kong? Well, they got the one-wing Kong, one-wing Angel version.
Donk, 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 donk. Oh, banana, oh, banana, oh, banana.
Alright, it looks like Lolaway's going back to Graveyard. Maybe there was something on Kita? And I just missed it?
That's a good point. Maybe it was...
A small gilded?
It would have to be Letter to Mama or Letter to Cafe. If it's anything.
Maybe Lolaway forgot?
Maybe.
Kita? Couldn't remember?
Yeah, just double checking.
It's always good to cover your bases if you've forgotten something.
Yeah, it's a wooden chest. Yeah, that's what I thought. Whoops. Guppy missed the ledge.
Oh, I think
That's
we're gonna be okay.
Yeah, this is fine.
We're good. We're good.
All right, so Monkey Song. Ideally, this is Oath, and we've just got our Path to Go mode defined. No, it is Healing. So we need another song item.
Yeah, so I do like that because it gives us a little extra to do, and maybe the seed won't be super mega ultra jet. At least that's my hope. Oh, does Lolaway not remember the grog hint?
Uh-oh, they don't.
Well, we're getting Lemon Song today, guys. Or maybe they just really want Stone Mask.
Yeah, I can't foresee a world where you would go out of your way for Stone Mask, though.
Let's get
When
those
you-
cat jams in chat and those jam emotes for big time fun. Yeah, chat, that's what I like to see. And yes, absolutely, I agree with you, Captain. There's no reason to go out of the way. I think Lolaway has just forgotten the hint. Or maybe they're just doing it for the fans.
We are seeing Guppy turn in the beam. There must be a gilded chest up top here. Now, that being said, since Hookshot is basically our path to... practically almost our last item on the Path to Go mode here, there can't be a lot of places it is.
No, we're running out of things.
Because I'm trying to think. I'm honestly thinking Woodfall Temple at this point.
It has to be. It's either Woodfall itself or Woodfall Temple.
Yeah, and Woodfall Temple, or the Woodfall area historically has always had at least one major item.
That's a good emote combination there, Naki. Lolaway is trying to remember what they forgot. It's bombers, my guy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I do think this has put them a tiny bit behind at the moment.
Yeah. Unfortunately, getting behind on somebody like Guppy is a little bit yikes.
Yeah, and again, both of these runners have done a fantastic job hanging in there this tournament to get this far up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you already checked this, Lolaway.
Yeah, because Lolaway has been fighting for their tournament life literally since round 1.
Yeah. Now, I haven't seen... Lolaway kind of took a little bit of a break from MMR. And still pretty excellent as the game is... Pretty excellent at the game, as we can see.
Indeed. There is a big chest in the back of Woodfall, so maybe this is Hookshot.
Hookshot, yeah.
Like, it's gonna show up. I think it's gonna show up sometime within the next 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah. With Zoramas just kind of sitting up there in Stone Tower Temple somewhere. Oh, yep.
Yep,
Okay.
There it is. That is basically your Path to Go mode right now.
Yeah.
The only way this can be particularly a disaster is if the Ocean Tidal Deturning leads to something that is the song item and not fire arrows.
Oh man, Lolaway is doing this really out of logic. He can't remember bombers.
Oh, that is one of the worst. Unfortunately, we've seen bombers flip a few races this tournament.
I mean, if this is something good, then okay, but oh man.
Yeah, we know this is Captain's Hat lock, so if Captain's Hat ends up being behind the, if Captain's Hat being, is behind the Ocean Title Deed turn-in, oh, there's something up here too, that's right. We haven't seen this yet.
I mean, that's nice.
Yeah, definitely won't say no to a great spin. We don't have any sword upgrades. We have FD at the very least, but we don't have anything else for mid-bosses. We're running on, we're running Kokiri's sword here.
I wouldn't mind. Well, you know, I wanted to see 40 crouch stabs, but since we have FD, we're not going to see 40 crouch stabs.
No, not this time. And yeah, lolaway is very much confused right now by the looks of things.
You gotta... Oh, man, that's so rough because I have seen bombers just kick runners' asses before. It's just really rough because like once you get bow, once you get a projectile, you have to do that or you're gonna forget.
Yeah, if lolaway sees the bomber kid and then turns around. Lolaway didn't catch the bomber kid by the looks of it. Okay, so it is the turn-in directly by the looks of it because that was a purple rupee on the ledge.
Yeah. And
So
also we could have something in the grotto here. Possibly.
I think at this point also we can probably rule out Pamela.
Yes.
It would be
Because
I'm trying to think of
I'm pretty sure Storms is the foolish song.
unless it's Boss Blue Warp on unless Boss Blue Warp is Lullaby, then yeah, we can pretty much rule out Pamela.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Poa, let's go.
Why not? It's in a Wath location.
Yeah.
Although, again, the fact that fire arrows aren't needed for anything up to this point is bothering me. It could be that, you know, I could see. So to be clear, I could see a world where Pamela still has fire arrows, but the turn-in for Ocean Title Deed would have to be Mirror Shield or Captain's Hat.
Yeah, agreed.
And the other one would, the other item would have to be, hang on a minute. The other item would have to be out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, any song could be on Boss Blue or because of the boat archery shenanigans, right?
Yeah. Boat archery required Ocean Title Deed, which is gross.
And we know it's a hard required at this point because we've seen a Foolish Lens. And we've seen what's behind wallets, and it's just basically it's extended magic, for lack of a better term.
Alright, it looks like lolaway has remembered. But unfortunately, minutes behind, and that's very bad.
Indeed. Yeah, this is definitely a weird situation right now.
Yep. Also, for those that do not know, we usually have a 15-minute delay for our runners. But in this situation... Oh, that could be a Way of the Hero Giants mask.
No,
we have FD. Never mind. No, we do have FD. Never mind. Disregard.
Alright, we're going to see STT from bcguppy now, which makes perfect sense. You might as well just full clear this now. Because we know Elegy is Wath.
Alright, it can't be Wath, but it can't be in a foolish location, right? That's right.
So that's not the Canyon Wath then. Now here's the... remind me again, can a sometimes hint also be hinted Wath?
No, anything that's hinted cannot be Way of the Hero.
Uh-oh. You do realize there's only one other check in Canyon that isn't the Ocean Title Deed, right?
Pamela.
Remember that world I said where Pamela could absolutely be required?
Yep. We also haven't checked that. We haven't checked the grotto.
I forgot Shrine Grotto, yeah. It is just the Ocean Deed trait. That's what I thought. So yeah, we have a required sometimes followed by a Wath, which, yeah, thanks for the burnt Wath game. Yeah, I think if you wanted a better way of the hero, you would have made that be Stone Tower Temple. Granted, it would have been Wath to a Wath from Ranch anyway, but... you could have made East Clock Town Way of the Hero because minigames are Wath. Boat Archery. Oh, yeah, Boat Archery's in all ways. That's right. I keep forgetting that.
Again, I thought I heard you say always, so I didn't correct you.
Yeah, I mean, and folks, it's a little late at night, so...
Yeah, it's currently 11:05 p.m.
Let's be honest here. This seed is confusing.
It kind of is. Well, I mean, I don't think an Elegy Way of the Hero. I feel like it would be kind of silly.
Yeah, because at this point, it's likely... I think Zora pretty much has to be up here.
Yeah, absolutely agree.
I doubt it's fire. Banana.
No, DK, that is a bean. A bean. He's getting warmer though. It started with a B.
Come to think of it, is there a banana item in the Zelda series to date?
No.
I know there's obviously fish. There's beans. Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, boomerang. Yeah.
The mighty bananas from Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, makes sense.
Correct.
That is actually the first iteration of bananas in the Zelda series.
Oh, Link's Awakening does too, I think.
Oh yeah.
It's been a hot minute since I played Link's Awakening.
You would think that having played the remake, I would have known that too, because I did complete that quest for Boomerang.
I have the game, I just have not been able to play it yet.
All right, so what is Light Arrow Chest? Oh, it's
big.
gilded. All right, is this our Zora mask?
It's Captain's.
I don't like that.
Interesting. That could be bait, though. We'll have to see.
That could be our oath, to be fair.
Okay, we get to see some cool tricks here from Guppy, which is exciting. Also, I've seen Zora Mask in this room before, which is funny. So we're gonna see a bomb recoil over to the chest and/or over to what would usually be left side of the temple. So we get our peek there, and then we're gonna get a jump attack. Then we're going to get a bomb recoil here. Very clean. Very nicely done by Guppy.
Indeed. And there's a couple of chests down here in the lava room.
Yep. That's a big chest, I think.
Yep, it is.
Hard to see gold trim from very far away and or underwater. For me, anyway. Okay, that's nothing. Alright, what do we have here?
Alright, is this just Zora? No!
Alright, more stuff to do.
This Stone Tower Temple is spicy.
I do like the spice. Also, ZSR would like to thank everybody for the subs tonight. Thanks for all the support.
Yeah, we're a little bit past the 1 hour mark, folks, but we do hope you are enjoying this lower brackets. We do hope you are enjoying this lower brackets race in the Majora's Mask Randomizer Season 4 tournament. Wow, nice nice hitbox.
Yeah, let's go ahead and give a shout out to our runners, Guppy and lolaway. And a big shout out to the unsung heroes, Pilby. Not the other guy. Just kidding, Axel, love you. But Axel and Pilby on tracking. And then joining me in the comm booth today is Captain.
Thank you so much, Skygore. It has been really nice to be here. Oh, okay, thanks. What are those creatures called again?
They are called hip loops, and they are very annoying.
But
no,
yeah.
I know. I'm just giving Axel a hard time.
Oh yeah, and again, thanks to Baseball, our restreamer this evening.
Absolutely.
So yeah, folks, if you are just coming in, we've got quite a bit of spice left to go here in this seed. We have a required ocean title deed turn in on boat archery, which we're currently looking for a Zora Mask to be able to turn that in. We're currently seeing bcguppy dive Stone Tower Temple, which we know has something because Elegy is Way of the Hero in Romani Ranch.
And also we're running out of checks. So it might be Captain's Hat. We have yet to see left side, which I believe Guppy's doing right now.
Could you imagine if Captain's Hat is fire and Zora Mask is just chilling in the... Oh no, the ring chest is a chest fairy. Never mind.
Yep.
I'm thinking back to the mystery / co-op tournament.
And season 3 had Stray Fairy chest as well.
Yes.
Good times.
All right, so Guppy is now on the way to one last check here, I think, before making their way to the boss door.
Going to Gomez. Last check would be on Twin Mold. So it's either Captain's Hat, more than likely Captain's Hat, or maybe something on Kamara Mask.
All right. Meanwhile, lolaway is giving us some new information with this Woodfall Temple sweep.
Yeah. Guppy elected not to do this, which is fine. You're going to follow your way of the heroes, so...
Yeah, both plays very sensible, and lolaway's probably playing this from behind a little bit, knowing they last location bombers for Deku.
Yeah, go ahead and get dungeon progression. I can understand that.
Yeah, and this will also, to be fair, net you the Ocean Deed, and I think we're basically done with, Oh, that's...
Gross.
Wonky. But yeah, lolaway knows that this will give Ocean Title Deed, and I think we're basically done with time-gated checks as far as what we know is concerned.
Yeah.
The only way we could need to worry about time again is because of a very insulting letter to Cafe or something. That's about it.
Wait, so I do have a question here. Knowing that Linz is dead, since we saw it on the ledge, unless we get fire arrows, Linz doesn't lock melting the ice, the hearth, so we would need fire arrows to put gold dust into logic right now.
Yes.
Ah, yes, the classic Gibdo. The classic well hot spring water. Yes, of course I forgot.
Now, what is required? Remind me again, because I get my well mixed up so many times. What is required to get to the hot spring water in the well?
I feel... Was it... I can't remember. I feel like it was bombs, but I feel like that's wrong.
I'm sure chat knows.
I had a whole entire PNG layout of well at one point. Blue potion, right?
Okay.
The left side. Fish, yeah.
Well, the bottle fish we can handle. Bug, water. Yeah, the bottle-related stuff we can handle. So yeah, unless Zora Mask is just chilling on Twin Mold right now, the answer is Captain's Hat.
Yep.
Oh, this is getting.
I think we logically need. I can't remember exactly, but I think we logically need a lot of stuff for Twin Mold. I can't remember though. Ooh, very clean one cycle on the Blue Worm by Guppy.
Indeed. Okay, so yeah, according to Fox, it's just Blue Potion and Fish for the hot spring water.
Yeah, I couldn't remember exactly the hot spring water room for some reason. What was locking it, but yeah, it sounds about right.
Yeah, and I get my well mixed up all the time. Mainly because it hasn't shown up that much this tournament, although the times it has, it's been pretty... It's usually almost right away, too. It's like almost immediately hinted.
Yeah. Alright, lolaway just about done with this temple. Gonna go check left side. Haven't found anything interesting outside of gold dust.
All right, and we are going to see what is on Twin Mold, and it is a heart piece, so Captain's Hat is the answer.
Yep. Or Kamaro Mask, but it's most likely Captain's. I know. What's that? Oh, that was Oath. That's
Was it
not
Oath?
Lullaby. So Lullaby's in graveyard. Right?
Yeah, because that would be... It has to be locked by Hookshot then. So, yeah, I think, yeah, logic reduction, basically, as Fox pointed out, the song could be anything because of logic reduction, so...
Yeah.
So, yeah, that Captain's Hat is now probably leading to Lullaby, knowing our luck.
And then Vanilla Fire Arrows? Question mark?
Maybe.
No, I think it's behind the trade-in.
Well, no, it can't be Vanilla because it has to be the trade-in because Snowhead Temple's not Snowhead. Yeah, Snowhead Temple's foolish.
Something in springtime, maybe. Do you do Shrine? If you want to waste time, yes.
Well, again, that's fire locked, so
yeah.
All right, what's this in Woodfall Temple? A wallet.
Ah.
Well, it had to show up eventually. Welcome to Season 4, folks, where FD before remains and there's a wallet somewhere. To clarify with chat, light arrows were very early. They were in the, they were in the, it was in a really nice spot, a Day 2 Woods.
Yeah, Day 2 Woods, yeah.
It's not often, you know something? It's not often we see a full clear of Woodfall Temple.
Yeah, wait, why is Shrine Fire locked? It can be. It's just light arrow locked and hookshot locked. And magic locked.
Yeah, at this point we're, well, the thing is we have to get this Ocean Title D turning out of the way.
Yeah.
Which we still can't do right now because we don't have a Zora Mask. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this Ocean D turn-in has to be to fire.
Oh,
this
we got a big chest here in day one.
This is probably Zora. No.
Nope.
Game, cut it out. We need some answers here.
I mean, is it just literally Zora is just in the grossest location you can think of? Just to get our fire arrows?
That would be pretty cursed. Like if it's just chilling in Day 2 grave.
I'm sorry, did you guys see a boss in Woodfall Temple?
Nope. Did you?
No. I didn't see anything.
Alright, Oldawa also nothing. Is Lolaway's time of day good enough to check Chimera Mask right now? Oh wait, no. Guppy's the one who has it right now.
Yep. Hello?
Oh
no! Oh no!
think you turn around and check that right now.
Pamela having Zora.
Because a reminder to the audience, Graveyard is still Way of the Hero as well.
Oh my god, Guppy can't check that because he beat the temple.
Oh no! Oh my, did this seed really just play that card?
Yeah. Yeah, it did. Also, we're
Now-
gonna turn in land title deed, I think. We already saw that from Guppy, didn't we?
The land deed, I don't remember. So that means...
we need mirror.
Oh, shoot, we do, don't we?
Oh! Oh! We did
Ah.
not see that from Guppy.
Wow, so yeah, the land, that land title deed, that was in...
That was in the Swamp Grotto, heading to Deku Palace.
Oh yeah, so that's been in our pocket for like 45 minutes. So that would make it a very good chance that Pamela's Mirror Shield right now. It's either Pamela or Rosa Sisters have Mirror Shield.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, there's not a lot of things that Guppy can do. So, I mean, again, Zora locks so many, like literally an entire region.
Because Guppy hasn't cycle reset since picking up the land deed, right? Because I'm pretty sure they have it.
I mean, man, if this ends up being Pamela, I don't know. Oh, man.
Yeah, I don't know if we can call who's ahead right this minute at the moment.
I still feel like advantage Guppy at this point because they do have a tower climb.
That's true. Guppy does have basically a half a dungeon over Lolaway, although Lolaway's next stop is probably Stone Tower Temple.
Yeah. Also, I don't think Lolaway didn't do boat archery because you have to save the hags again. So, not going to be able to turn that in.
So, yeah, I think we have to see what's on Rosa Sisters first, but if Rosa Sisters is nothing, then the combo of Fire and Mirror has to be behind Pamela and the Ocean Title Deed.
Right. Gonna be honest, I expected Zora to be somewhere else.
I did not expect Zora to be there either. Wow, what a strange seed.
Yeah, it started out kind of jetty, but now we have something interesting at the very least.
And Lolaway, I think, has just also realized, oh yeah, we totally forgot about the grotto, didn't we? Yeah, we totally forgot about the grotto.
Yep.
There's something in Cape.
Sword upgrade? Oh.
Gibdo.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. This is not gilded. Okay. Good. That would have been such a letdown.
Why would Guppy not check Kamara right now? It's really out of the way to go back to town right now, I feel.
Kamara and Rosa Sisters are both in play, actually. Although I think, did Guppy heal Kamara already? I don't remember. I don't think so. Oh, here's another big gilded chest.
Yeah, there's a sword upgrade.
About time. There's 3 of those in chests, and we haven't found any of them until now.
And basically the mini boss that it helps with Gomez, Guppy already beat.
All right, red rupee on the like. But yeah, no, I think at this point, the Ocean Title Deed turn in, and it's either Rosa Sisters or Pamela. Again, I don't think it could be anything else at this point. Now, we know that, but Guppy hasn't quite figured it out yet.
Looks like Lolaway's setting up for well. Possibly. Doesn't have Diplo Mask.
I mean, obviously we know that's not the right
Oh,
play just
saving the
because
hack.
of.
Oh my god. This is great routing. Because you go through the waterfall to swamp, save the witch to get boat archery, to then get your ocean title deed. That is
Smart.
extremely smart.
Indeed. A little expensive, but smart. Yeah, because why not? Then you can just turn around and turn it in.
That was a very good, extremely impressive play.
Yeah, and that should
Lolaway.
actually... Lolaway should know about the elegy wath at this point, so...
Yeah.
I think Lolaway is about to have this seed sorted out.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Guppy's getting baited.
I think if you're Lolaway, you absolutely want the turn-in to be Mirror Shield. Because otherwise, Fire's going to send you to other places.
Yeah.
Like Goron Village. No, not Goron Village, but Smithy 1, for example.
Mm-hmm. It could, but we also had Captain's Hat up in Stone Tower Temple.
Yeah, and we know that's Wath because elegy is Wath. So, and we haven't seen what that's loosely translated to yet. The only thing we've seen out of there is storms.
Yeah. So Storms was on Captain's Hat. Your hat is being very naughty this season.
I am aware of this. Yes, thank you. Welcome to Meet the Robinsons. Okay, Camaro's Mask is not the answer. The seed has indeed woken up and chosen violence this evening.
Yep. The only problem is if Lolaway finds captains in Stone Tower Temple, does Lolaway dip immediately or finish the dungeon?
I think still finishes the dungeon to get at least get the boss
I know,
kill.
but oh man, because if Pamela, well, it has to be Pamela at this point.
I'm pretty sure it has to be, yeah.
But like, if you get Captain's Hat and Storms is in fact the song, would you waste that?
I don't think so. Okay, so Lolaway's going to turn in Ocean Deed, yeah, so I think Lolaway wants this to be Mirror Shield, because then the Paths of Fire Arrows is pretty defined.
Yep. And actually, Guppy's going to reset time. Turn in the... I mean, Land Title Deed's not easy. Oh, man.
Yeah, Land Title Deed's in Swamp Grotto, to clarify with Chad. So yeah, resetting away the Land Title Deed is a pretty big oof. I think that might have just flipped the race in Lolaway's favor.
Yeah, advantage Lolaway at this point, I agree.
All right, this required Ocean Deed that's been in our pocket since the start of the race for almost an hour and 15
Express Mail. Mirror.
Mirror. Okay, yep, that's the path to go mode for Lolaway. I'm pretty sure they've just figured it out.
Yeah, Fire Arrows. Arrows are on Pamela.
Yeah, it's got to be Fire on Pamela.
So Lolaway did pick up Mirror. Tracker. Track.
Why is Lolaway resetting out of... Has Lolaway not put it together?
I mean,
or are they doing GBT? Maybe they're just doing GBT to go mode it now. Although that'd be a really weird option. Yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense. Hold on. What? Yeah, Lolaway's not... Lolaway might not have figured this out yet.
Lolaway hasn't found the Captain's Hat to know that Pamela's the play.
Yeah, that's what's bothering me. I thought an always item couldn't be hinted Way of the Hero. That's what's bugging me here.
I don't see how he could be forgetting Elegy Wath. He has it marked on his tracker. Maybe not a big fan of Stone Tower Temple?
Oh, yeah, because the check was boat archery.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we might actually be going, oh, never mind. Have fun full clearing the whole game looking for fire arrows.
Yeah.
Oh, darn it. Yeah, I didn't think that through. Yeah, a fire can be literally anywhere now.
No, if it's hinted, it is absolutely not Way of the Hero. You're right, Captain.
Because yeah, if the boat archery hint would have been for a swamp way. If the boat archery was what was hinted, then swamp would be the thing that would be locked out from Way of the Hero in this instance. But there's the Elegy Wath. That's the other thing. Yeah. So yeah, no, it's still got to be. Yeah, chat's right. It's got to be fire arrows on Pamela, because otherwise the Elegy Wath isn't fulfilled.
The more time that lolaway pushes PFI and all this other stuff, the more time Guppy has the chance to pull away.
Yeah, this is a huge mistake. Oh, I hope Lolaway's not thinking about turning that in. Yeah, because the ranch Wath hints were super early. And I don't see any reason Lolaway would turn around to read one of those.
Yeah, this is so weird. I mean, could be reading that Elegy simply leads to just dungeon, maybe? Dungeon clear?
Well, we know at this point, I don't think Lolaway would make that kind of mistake at this point in the tournament.
I don't either, but I mean, literally, you're checking everything else and not going to Stone Tower Temple, so that's why I think possibly that might be the thought process here.
Yeah, now, Lolaway might also be a little bit worried because they did last location Deku Mask on Bombers.
Yeah, it was advantage Lolaway, but Guppy's going to figure it out sooner or later.
Yeah, because Guppy's also going to be forced into Swamp Grotto. In the same way that eventually Lolaway's going to be forced into Stone Tower Temple. The only question is, how long will Lolaway take to be forced into Stone Tower Temple? And with Azor Mask and PF on the bandwagon here, that could potentially be a long time, and that's going to be painful.
I see Lolaway typing in his chat. He's saying, Seed is just a gamba for captains at the moment, unless it's just an STT, I should just go there. That's what he's saying in his chat.
And we know that's the correct move.
Yeah, but he believes casino for captains.
Yeah. Yeah, this is why it's definitely... What's the lesson to be said for this particular seed? Because I've always said every seed is a lesson.
Push your dungeons?
Yeah, or double check that your Watts are completely dealt with.
I mean, overreading logic is definitely something that some runners have trouble. Like that's what I have trouble with. It could, like, where a song could just mean, yeah, this dungeon is just this dungeon.
Lolaway might just clear out GBT while thinking about it. But yeah, no, Lolaway definitely doesn't have Elegy on the mind.
Yeah, they're thinking casino and not dungeon, which might be the nail in the coffin, unfortunately.
Loving the Kirby 64 music there.
Yep. I think that's Quiet Forest?
Yes.
That brings me back, Kirby 64.
You first hear it in World 1-2, basically.
Yeah. Come on, Lolaway, think.
What is that, money? Yeah.
You got that Gibdo mask to be pushed back to well. Also, yes, Lolaway does have Gibdo mask. You can also mark that tracker. Wink, wink. Love you.
That's a good point, too, because that could help push lolaway back to... I would think lolaway would clear Stone Tower Temple before well, though. It takes far more time to set up the well than it does to do Stone Tower Temple and get a dungeon out of your way. But yeah, lolaway needs to head there pretty much after this hall check. Otherwise, there is a chance that they could throw the race, and that would be really, really unfortunate given the circumstances.
Yeah, you do not give Guppy a chance to get back in this. And right now, that's what's happening.
Plenty of heart pieces, though. At least we're not going to have any health issues for Majora.
Yeah, okay. It all depends on where lolaway warps here. Okay.
Canyon. Okay, this is the right place to be. So yeah, hopefully lolaway just beelines it for Stone Tower Temple.
That is true, Axel. Guppy was the one that sent lolaway into lower bracket, and then we're getting a rematch in lower bracket.
Okay, now they're going to check Poe Sisters. Ooh, getting the infinite magic boost. Yeah, we've had that Chateau bottle for a while now. Because, yeah, lolaway is still, I believe, on second cycle.
I don't know what you're talking about, Chad. There's no boss in Woodfall Temple.
I know, right? Boss goes down faster than a metal pipe slams onto the ground.
It goes down faster than Yamcha to a Cyberman.
I did just recently watch the Dragon Ball Super episode where the baseball game.
Oh my god, that's such a slap in the face to Yamcha. Poor Yamcha, man. He doesn't deserve... He's like even in Dragon Ball, he's just like a joke.
Oh, this is Guppy getting the land title deed. Now, if Guppy turns this in right away, this, If Guppy turns this in right away, this is probably GG.
Yep.
Because, again, Guppy is a whole dungeon up on lolaway.
Yep. And has the ability to check Pamela, and... Yeah, gonna go ahead and... Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is setting up for boat archery.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine if a Zelda boss did the Yamcha pose? Now the chat's bringing it up.
Somebody, I mean, Adola kinda does, which is why I say Adola got Yamcha.
I wonder if you can get Link to do it in Breath of the Wild properly. It probably takes some very ridiculous physics manipulations to do that, though.
We broke the Pamela curse.
That's true, because Cemetery rolled a Pamela seed, Axel rolled a Pamela seed, and this is a baseball seed, right?
Yep.
So yeah, baseball's gonna have a Pamela seed.
No, I think it was Sim.
Under the belt.
Was it Wispy? Sim, Wispy, and then... Now
maybe it wasn't Axel. Yeah, it might have been Wispy, yeah. Or it could have been... I get my restreamers mixed up. I'm so sorry. I should know my staff way better than this.
Yeah.
I'm just so bad with names in general. But yeah, I definitely think I remember Wispy rolling a... Wispy was rolling a... Pamela seed for this tournament. So yeah, we have seen a good number of Pamela seeds this tournament. Like, this would be... If, assuming we haven't, like, made some colossal mistake here, which I don't think we have, this would be, like, the 4th or 5th Pamela seed in this brackets alone.
I mean, there could be a chance that Pamela has something gross, but maybe not, though.
Yeah, because Cemetery rolled, like, 2 at this point. Yeah.
I mean, it could be Express Mail...
Oh, yeah, no. If there is another item that is a fetch quest item on Pamela, I am going to giggle strongly. I'm going to snicker, is what I'm going to do.
A lot of guffaws.
Do we have cafes, Mass? No. Oh, if it's midnight meeting, I swear.
I think the person that's most... in a good position to do that is Guppy. If in fact that is the case. Yes, very many giggle snorts will be had if there is a
Alright.
fetch quest item.
So Guppy's still detouring to do swamp archery really quick because, yeah, it's still looking for one more. It's still looking for one more item here.
Alright, Lolaway's gonna miss out on Pamela this cycle, because it's going to go straight to beat the dungeon.
Oh yeah, well at the very least, checking Pamela next cycle doesn't take too long. And with
No.
Stone Mask, it's super quick. You don't even need to go grab bombs. Although lolaway is going straight for uninverted stone tower temple, or inverted stone tower temple rather, though. So this is not where Captain's Hat is, if I'm not mistaken.
It is not. Both possible items that it could have been were on uninverted stone tower temple. And wait, yeah, he's peeking chests. I guess that's good, but once you beat this boss, you completely lose the ability to do Pamela.
Yeah, but at the very least, you don't lose the ability to do uninverted stone tower temple.
Yeah. I mean, also getting dungeon progression isn't super bad. And Lolaway doesn't have the knowledge that Captain's Hat is Storms, for obvious reasons. Alright, looks like we're going to get Pamela from Guppy. Yep. I feel like Guppy is a dark chocolate type of dude.
Did Guppy reset cycle, though? I would wager that it doesn't matter anyway. I wager you couldn't do this if you, okay, yeah, Guppy reset.
Yeah, reset before.
Otherwise you wouldn't be able to do this in general, so.
So if this turns out to be fire arrows, then
Yeah.
Guppy will be in go mode once he turns in the ocean title dude.
Guppy, that was a little excessive, don't you think?
Yeah. Honestly, the older I get, the more I prefer dark chocolate, because it's like bitter and still tasty. Why am I talking about this? Because Chad is.
That's all right. Milk and white chocolate is where it's still at for me. All right, so are we done here, or is this a fetch quest?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Oh, what a train wreck. What an absolute train wreck.
Yes! Yes! I mean, the Guppy can go ahead and turn it in and get out of the way, but yes!
Yeah,
Yes,
at least the
perfect time of
cycle.
day.
At least the cycle's good, but yeah, that is just dumb. Although Snowhead Temple's a pretty fast full clear.
Wait, Captain, we're not done yet. LTK could also lead into something gross.
Don't give me that vanilla letter to mama shenanigans.
I'm giving it to you. Let's continue. Why are we settling that fire arrows could just be there?
Yeah, although is Guppy going to turn around and do Egos real quick? Probably. Yeah, this is going to be turning around and doing Egos. Oh.
Can't need fire arrows.
I don't think Guppy meant to do that. Yeah, Guppy didn't mean to do that.
You
no, he did.
You
Didn't mean to do that.
You 100% need fire arrows for Egos.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Captain's Hat was light arrow chest.
Yeah, Lolaway is still in Inverted Stone Tower Temple, so... Yeah, it's going to be a while before they get to those light arrow chests.
Oh, that's actually smart. That's faster to do. I need to remember that.
Ooh, yeah, sure. Why not? When voiding out is faster.
Come on, give us some more spice. Don't let it in here.
Yeah, this is... Yeah, so why don't... This is a chain. Yeah, I gotta write this down. Hang on. Fox wrote the majority of it down for me, but there were a couple of parts earlier with the Romani Ranch Wath that we gotta bring up here.
So, Goron to Punch Rock Grotto, to Keg, to Elegy, to Captains, to Storms, to Pamela, to LTK, to what we assume is Fire Arrows.
Yeah, that's trash.
Oh my god, please be Cafe Mask or something.
And we would like to remind the audience the knowledge of the Ocean Title Deed turn-in being required has been in our pockets for 90 minutes. Canyon Wath has been about the same amount of time too. Oh, yeah, that's it. There's fire. GG, game over.
Yep, GG's.
You almost kind of would have wanted that to be on the day 3 turn-in, so the time of day would have lined up.
Yeah, so trackers, please do mark that Guppy is in go mode and Mirror Shield. Thank you. Guppy in go mode at 144.20.
Oh, what a train wreck, folks. What a logical train wreck.
So it would be lolaway pushing towards Zora Cape and doing other checks instead of pushing Stone Tower Temple. That was quite possibly the downfall here.
Yeah. Which, it's really unfortunate because, yeah, this is definitely a seed where pinpointing the logic reading is definitely the big lesson. Yeah, required boat archery in Pamela is pretty spicy, though. And this is still going to be, you know what this funny thing is? This is still going to be a relatively quick seed. Like, we're only just now getting pretty close to the 2-hour mark here, and there's just 2 go mode temples left.
Yeah.
In Guppy's case.
Such a shame for lolaway. Had to put up a great fight, but it's pretty much settled.
Indeed, especially considering that they have been in lower brackets pretty much the entirety of the brackets.
Mm-hmm.
And this chat is what we call improvising.
Yep. And there's Lullaby for Guppy. So to recap, we found our first magic out of logic on Potion Minigame. We found out that Bunnyhood was on All Knight's mass purchase, which was in of itself extremely funny.
Yeah, we never saw Giant's Wallet, but
No.
yeah, we had a bit of a logical conundrum earlier because we had, at the time, we had a bow, toilet paper, and magic out of logic.
Yep.
Behind bow.
And then in Graveyard, we picked up All Knight's Mask, which had our logical bow, which turned out to be our logic.
Yeah, that was the first way of the hero for Graveyard.
Yeah. So yeah, that was All Knight's Mask to bow to Deku to hookshot.
And then Canyon was double wath for the Ocean Title Deed to Mirror, and then the Pamela leading to Letter to Cafe for Fire Arrows.
Yep.
What was the other way of the hero? Ranch, which was just for the song.
Yep. To Captain's Hat to Storms, yeah. This sounds very Castlevania-y.
It is actually just Jungle Hijinks DK6 Donkey Kong Country.
Oh, right. It's been a hot minute since I played DKC.
Equally good Super Nintendo game.
Yep.
And this is going to be lolaway's. This was Camaro's mask, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I was really hoping again for something a little spicier, but you know, what are you gonna do?
This sounds specifically like the
I mean,
Smash
no,
Bros.
it's-
Melee version of Jungle Hijinks. Now that I think about it.
Yeah. Like I do love Required Pamela, but it's just like you want to see something even more like Cafe Mask, or you have to cycle again to go do Midnight Meeting.
Oh, I remember a required like quad cycle seed. It was I remember calling one. It was ridiculous the number of things we had to cycle reset for.
Oh man.
But yeah, lolaway is on the path to go mode here, but unfortunately it is going to be too little too late.
Yeah, I expect Guppy to be finished before lolaway is even close to Fire Arrows. Not much to really say after you get Captain's Hat, you're gonna get Storms, you're gonna go, oops. And then probably have to cycle again.
Yeah, unfortunately there's just nothing you can do about it at this point. And with Guppy having 6 hearts double defense, and I know I jinxed this last weekend, but I don't think we're going to have any issues with Majora, especially with FD and Extended
No.
Magic.
And I think other runners know that particular situation where Yuki's made the comeback based solely on that.
And yep, that's the Light Arrow chest. Garo Master laughs at everybody for the seed comedy, and that's Captain's Hat.
Yeah. Also, we're gonna get FD strats on Goat, very clean. Wait for the bomb to hit. Then 4 jump attacks is all it takes. Oh, it did a spin attack there.
Absolutely perfect goat.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if this was Letter to Mama?
Letter to Mama or Cafe Mask, yeah. Heart container. Or heart piece.
Weak heart container.
Yes, a half heart container. Yes, it can be done with GFS.
All right, now I think we're only on night 2 here I think we're still on night 1 for Guppy, actually. So they're going to have to double time to Final Night. Yeah, this is definitely not Final Night. Final Night's skyline is red.
Yep. So, we didn't need to go west at all this scene.
Nope.
Not even remotely.
I mean, it was nice to get the bow early in Coast on Labfish, but that was about it. Oh, yeah, it's night 2 because Letter to Cafe shenanigans.
Nope,
Makes
not
sense.
a single thing in Pirate's Fortress. I was worried that lolaway was going to go into Pirate's Fortress, but no. Not a single portion of Pirate's Fortress required this seed.
Yeah, I think they were thinking about it, but ultimately made the call instead to go to Stone Tower Temple. Based on some conversation we saw not conversation, sorry, poor choice of words, but based on what they said in their own chat.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they were like, I should be going Stone Tower Temple right now. And I guess another lesson, especially as a runner, Trust your gut. If your gut's saying go somewhere, you should probably go somewhere.
Yeah, I think the main thing Lolaway's main problem is that they just forgot about or not for didn't interpret the elegy wath correctly.
Yeah. I don't think that it was so much correctly. I mean, they could make you could make a case from the knowledge that you have that it's like, well, elegy could just be elegy, right? And that's it. But in this case, it wasn't.
Yeah, and you know what I think also I appreciate about this seed that went against my prediction is that the Ocean Title Deed tournament was actually very late.
Yeah.
Because I thought the Ocean Title Deed, I thought given that we have so many early Icona seeds as of late, that it was going to be, a, like instant Icona access. Because we found Ice Arrows and Bow relatively early compared to our other gear.
Also, lolaway did pick up Storms.
Yep. They're going to be turning around for day 2 Grave now.
They're going to be like, no, surely not. But unfortunately, lolaway, absolutely. It's absolutely what you think it is.
Seedbot does not hold back anymore. This is the end game now.
I think it's because nobody's taken Seedbot out to dinner before rolling the seed, you know?
More like you're making Seedbot work late at night on a Sunday? Really? That's what Seedbot's thinking. It's like, really?
Yeah.
You're making me work overnight on a Sunday? But now, what may be trash... Remember, the runner's trash is our treasure.
Absolutely. Chat wins again. Yeah, lolaway's gonna reset because they're like, kidding me? Well, Animus, welcome in. You're about to see why this seed is so funny.
All right, Guppy did double time to night 3 on entry into Great Bay Temple.
Halfway done already, so. And I absolutely adore GBT movement.
Yeah, Go mode, and GBT isn't that much different between Go mode and full clear, but Go mode GBT is still pretty nice. Go mode Snowhead Temple is really good.
Yeah. The pixel shot is a little harder on Dolphin because, like, the flame texture is completely different for you to have a visual cue.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Cemetery's going to Disney World.
What? Oh. Oh, very nice. Hope it's nice weather down there. It's been pretty chilly up here in the U.S. Northeast.
I agree. As someone who lives in New Hampshire, absolutely. It has been quite cold. According to weather, it is currently 46 degrees outside.
And for the international audience, that's about 7 Celsius.
Yep.
Which, I mean, that's about typical for mid-October. By the way, that's why the seed is trash.
Yeah. Yeah. LTK. Oh, I think lolaway's done. Oh no, I accidentally paused the video. Whoops. That's so great.
Yeah, this has been another, like, the last couple of bracket races that I've been involved in, they've been quick, but they've been spicy.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm hoping we bring back chess fairies next year and frog sanity. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh my. If we have mystery next year, you know that's going to be brought up.
Oh my god, Zoe shuffling frogs. But unfortunately also showing what Hugo has on his head. So Hugo's basically automatically dead. A lot of people will be happy about that, but I'm not.
No, I think I'm okay with Song of Soaring not being randomized, thank you. Thank you, chat.
Alright, so Lolaway about to be in go mode here, but Guppy about to be done. It's almost like I said, Guppy's gonna be done with GPT before Lolaway even gets their fires.
Lolaway's going to be just basically careening into Snowhead Temple by the time Guppy finishes at the rate we're going. Yeah, this is going to be a sub 210 seed, despite everything we've seen.
I mean, but even if they're gross seeds, top tier runners like this make them seem. What in the hell is George doing?
Good question.
Oh, Guppy trying the jump attack method. You can try to one cycle George, I think, with the jump attack method. You
I'm
might
curious.
As well. I would. Yep, there it is.
Wow.
That was so clean. I would say that Guppy is ahead by a good 5-6 minutes. Easy.
It's way more than 5-6 minutes because Lolaway's got to get egos and do 2 temples. So yeah, it's more like 10-15.
Yeah.
It's a pretty significant margin, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, even a disaster on Majora, I don't think would flip the race at this point.
No.
By the way, happy 2 hours. We're just finally about to, despite the train wreck we've witnessed, it's just about to end.
Let's go ahead and shout out our runners, BC Guppy and Lolaway. Good job, guys, putting on a good show for us today. Our trackers for today, we have Pilby, and we have Axel. We love you, Axel. And Pilby, thank you guys so much. And joining me in the commentary booth today is Captain MD 13.
And the 13's purely cosmetic, honestly.
Skygoro. I'm Skygoro, and we hope you guys have enjoyed this seed so far, and have had a pleasant evening or time zone wherever you might be.
Yeah, I can't wait for this interview because this is going to be a fun interview. I'm looking forward to this. And to clarify, no, this does not make me a doctor. I get that question many times, and every time it's the same answer.
Oh, Deku soldier strats.
Egos was in a little bit of a weird spot there, too. It's a good thing the snot bubble hit.
Everybody use Deku soldier emotes. Quick.
And yep, there's Lolaway's Lullaby.
And go mode.
Try saying that 5 times fast.
There's Lolaway's Lullaby, and there's Lolaway's Lullaby, there's Lolaway's Lullaby, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay.
Alright, so now Guppy is going to just completely slice through Majora here.
That's typing, Axel, not saying. That's cheating. There's Lolaway's Lullaby.
Oh my god, chat. All right, this is Wrath. Yeah, Guppy's pretty much done within the next 30 seconds.
Yeah, I would be surprised to see lolaway finish. Could, but jump attack strat. And GG's to bcguppy. As Guppy will move on, I do need to look at the bracket real quick because I have a bad memory.
I got that for you. Guppy will face Tony Big Blind in round 6 of lower brackets.
Yep.
Tony Big Blind just getting sent down into lower brackets round 6.
Yep. Tony Big Blind's been on one hell of a run, so that should be good. Salutes for lolaway, good try. Unfortunately, not pushing SCT was the killer.
And it looks like Guppy's finish time officially on race time of 2:03:40. So yeah, again, everything we've seen is still a sub 205 seed. Almost sub 2 even. And both runners will be joining for an interview. lolaway needs a couple of minutes, but they have also DNF'd and will not be finishing.
Mm-hmm. But that was a hell of a fight put up by lolaway. In any given chance, if they had pushed Stone Tower Temple, this would be possibly even a victory.
Yeah, this definitely, this race could have gone so many different ways. I mean, let alone with the mystery surrounding Ocean title lead. Because at first we were like 99% sure it was going to be fire, but it turned out to be Mirror Shield when we realized we needed another song item. Yeah, I think that's when it really hit.
And both our runners are joining us right now. GG's, gentlemen.
Yeah.
How are you guys feeling after that seed?
I cringed really hard, so I kind of knew that I lost around the hour mark. So it was just...
All right. Snacky, you're going to have to explain what happened.
I LL'd on Bombers because I forgot it existed because I was doing everything else. So I probably lost 10
Did you get Zora first?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, at least you didn't get Zora first.
I just forgot that it existed, so...
lolaway, despite that last location, you had the advantage had you gone to Stone Tower Temple and not...
Yeah, I wasn't thinking at that point, honestly. Like, I don't know. If you were in my chat, I literally typed in the chat. I was just
I saw it.
I was like, it's an hour in. The seed is looking like straightforward. It's basically over. I should have just gone to Stone Tower Temple, like, thinking about it now, and I had that, like, thought process, like, midway through, like, doing random shit. But it's just, like, one of those seeds where I kind of just gave up because I'm like, well, I lost 10 to 15 minutes being an absolute dingus, and the chances that I even beat Guppy are just so fucking slim that I don't really care at this point.
No,
that's a harsh joke.
Yeah, I don't...
Yeah. It's just how it's. I mean, even if it's true or not, that is absolutely how I was feeling after missing such an easy check like Bombers.
Yeah, in that instance, I guess just trust your gut and push your temples, I guess. So Guppy, my guy, that LTK was hilarious.
Oh yeah, that was funny. I thought Zora was gonna be there, and I was very surprised when Zora was just on the Landy trade. I put that off for a very long time. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, we saw you cycle, and we're like, oh no. We hope Guppy remembers that.
The 200 IQ master plan here was to get the Ocean Deed and trade the Land Deed, and have the Ocean Deed for when I get Zora on Pamela, but I did not expect Zora to just be on the Land Deed trade.
Yeah, and that's what basically caught you up, because lolaway did have Zora before you did. Despite last locationing Deku, it was one hell of a race up until you finally found Zora.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm
because lolaway was doing checks in Zora Cape.
Yeah, I don't know
while you found your Zora.
Yeah, it's just one of those things of like, wasn't thinking straight after the hour mark.
Here's the thing though, lolaway. It could have been simply elegy leads to dungeon completion and not exactly an item. So
Yeah.
It was gonna lock an item, 100%. It was the way the
yeah,
hero ran.
I mean that's just the other thought process I was thinking of. You know,
I mean, you very rarely with these settings get like a single song waff in the first place. It just doesn't usually happen.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
no, that's
yeah,
my bad. I should have been paying more attention. That's just on me. There's not much else to say about that.
yeah, it's fair. So let's start out with that logical bow. Pretty funny. All Knight's Mask in Graveyard, leading to the first logical bow, which then locked all the progression. Guppy, you found that logical bow and you reset, and you're like, yeah, there's my logic. I'm just gonna go and reset.
I was fully expecting some garbage like a bottle or a bow that I didn't
Wait,
need, so that's why I save scummed the All Night Mask.
was First Logical not on Labfish?
No, First
No.
Logical was on All Night's Mask because the bottles we saw were all bow locked.
Were
Yep.
they? What bottle did I use that was Bola?
Probably
Tingle.
Tingles.
Oh, is it Tingles? So I wasn't even thinking about
Yeah,
that.
Tingle
I just
started
got
with an empty. Yeah, Tingle's first bottle was the empty bottle.
Yeah,
It's funny because if you misread the way the hero in the graveyard to think that the bow wasn't required, you actually don't do Ocean Spider House chests and you just go straight to Pamela. So you actually save time if you misread the way the
Well,
hero.
I mean, I did Ocean Spider House without hookshot because
You both did OSH.
I didn't have captains. I just did it because I was like, I
Oh my
don't know what to
god.
do.
Dude,
I,
if the LTK was there instead, this whole actually if the LTK was there, you probably get it on a bad cycle and you can't even do it. But
probably.
yeah, if the fire arrow was just there, then you would have skipped like all of STT completely.
Yeah.
yeah,
been
and
insane.
literally the West. You just don't need the West side of the map this time, I guess.
Yeah, that was a rare hydrophobic seed, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, no section of Pirates Fortress required at all. I thought, lolaway, you were going to go into Pirates Fortress, but you opted
I would
Stone
have.
Tower Temple.
Yeah, I thought about it after I did Cape. I was just like, what am I doing? It's just STT, and then you're done. And then you still had to go on that trip. It was just like one of those. I don't know. Not thinking tonight. I guess it happened.
I would try not to be too hard on yourself. You did really well. You did absolutely excellent. So, but it's just funny because you both couldn't do Pamela on that particular cycle. You both opted to finish the dungeon, which is a good play. Get your dungeon out of the way, and that. But it locks out Pamela, and
Guppy
then
did.
cycled.
Oh, Guppy, did you do inverted first or uninverted?
I was gonna do inverted first, and then I heard that my song for Stone Tower was my favorite song, so I did uninverted first.
Yeah, that was actually the difference maker. Had you again gone Stone Tower Temple, you probably would have. It would have been closer, at least for the most part. But
I don't
that's
think it would
fine.
have been that close. I don't know. I literally threw away 10 minutes at the start. The seed was just too linear. There was no comeback factor that I could like when I started like looking at the wafts and how many items I had left, and I'm like, yeah, it's just over.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was just hoping for one of the seeds, like the last two seeds I've played offline have just been mirror gambas for Go. I mean, Guppy has
Yeah.
literally watched me play them. They were disgusting, just straight gamba seeds.
Mirror
And
for go every seed.
yeah, it was
Let's
mirror for
go.
Go for Oath and two seeds back to back. But like, I needed something like that, and then just pull the mirror out of my ass. That was like the only way I was coming back. And then there was just, I mean, declaring Woodfall Temple, then going straight to what is it, Akana, and then immediately getting required Ocean Deed on boat archery, and it's like, oh well, time to buy a potion and go back.
Yeah. I don't know, for some silly reason I'm like, are they buying a potion for well? And then you went like, oh my god, that's so smart. Getting the blue potion, then healing the hag, and then boat archery. That was so cool. That was such a galaxy brain move.
Did Guppy go for that kind of play, or was it only me?
What?
I don't remember what Guppy did to
I-
win
What play?
Heal the Hag. Okay, so
Yeah.
basically, lolaway bought a blue potion, and then went downstream into swamp to heal the hag to then get boat archery.
Because I had already done Woodfall Temple by
Yeah,
the time I got
already
that
done
hag.
Woodfall Temple. Yeah.
Well, I finished Woodfall Temple, re-grabbed the land deed because I reset after seeing Pamela had an item. Let me think. I did Ocean Spider House chest. It was nothing, so I knew that the Elegy Way the Hero was for captains for storms for Pamela. So I did Rosa Sisters. I did a deposit to fix my bank, and then I did Camaro, and then I reset, and then I did Woodfall Temple after buying some stuff, and I re-grabbed the land deed after finishing Woodfall Temple. I didn't trade it in yet. I went from the land deed grotto, which was the grotto next to the sellers,
Yeah.
the fucking spider house. I went from that grotto to heal the witch, and then I did boat archery, and then I traded in the deed, found Zora, and then I did swamp archery. I didn't need to do
Yeah.
because I was
Yeah,
in
I
go
saw
mode at
that.
that point, and then did Pamela followed by the land deed, or sorry, the ocean deed trade.
Yep.
The whole master plan was to get Zora on Pamela and then immediately trade in the ocean deed with one Zora. But yeah, I just randomly got Zora on the land deed trade instead. Didn't expect what was it, Fire Arrow and Mirror Shield to just both be in Canyon and Zora to just be sat on the land deed trade.
I will say, one thing that kind of threw me off at first was the Ocean Title Deed required hint, because we admittedly had a bit of a hiccup earlier with the Canyon Wath, because the hint for Ocean Title Deed was pointing to Swamp's boat archery. So at first, for some reason, I had this mentality in my head that Canyon couldn't be Wath for the Ocean Title Deed turn in because the title deed was hinted, but that Wath would have pointed to Swamp if that were the case. So that was just me misinterpreting the hints completely. But because of the whole elegy into Captain's Hat kerfuffle, then we figured, okay, yeah, it's got to be Pamela. The other thing was, it was a slow opening. Like, I'm pretty sure we found nothing but red rupees and heart pieces for the first 10 minutes.
Oh, I
Yeah.
disagree entirely. I disagree with multiple reasons. Goron Mask was just on Gorman Bros, and you get a bomb bag right off the rip. This was the
Yeah.
fastest early game clear you could ever ask for. This was such a sick start.
I
And
kind of butchered
the
the rap
Ocean
for it.
Title Deed trade for the Mirror Shield, that could have been the Canyon Way of the Hero. It didn't have to be Pamela by any means. It could have just been for the Ocean Deed trade. Despite Ocean Deed being on an always sent being required, it can still be Canyon Way of the Hero just for that trade in.
Mm.
Right.
I wasn't thinking about it. I really messed up my early route. As soon as I had that Goron and bombs, I should have skipped Mama in the office, because I was gonna go through there anyways to escape Observatory later, since that's just like super smart to do routing wise. So I'm still like,
Early Goron routing is a
yeah.
fine art, and I'm very
It's
good at
hard
it.
because you get it very infrequently. So
If
like,
anyone's listening to this interview in the chat or anything like that, and they want some advice on how to route early game when you have Goron Mask, don't do the fairy fountains until after or straight before Old Lady. And if you do this, then you have yourself like 2 buffer checks in North Clocktown to make routing the in-game time for Old Lady better. So you have like that little bit of variance. If you end up in North Clocktown at like 11:30, you can just do both the fairy fountains and then do Old Lady after. And if you end up in North Clocktown right before Old Lady, then you could just do Old Lady followed by the fairy fountains after. Highly recommend doing the fairy fountains late if you get Goron early.
Hmm. Okay. I'll try to write that down. Remember that. Other than that, this seed was quick
pretty,
yet spicy.
I don't know. It felt pretty basic to me, but maybe that's just because I've been playing some absolutely horrendous foul abominations recently.
I think what it was is that it had plenty of spice, but it was still a fast seed. And I think I find those seeds have been showing up a lot in the latter half of the latter half of these brackets.
This has
Where-
been
I think it's
the
pretty average time to complete a season 4. Like 2 hours, 5 minute is like probably my average. You get a lot more like 150s, 155s, etc., and not too many 2:30s. So I think this is pretty average time for the seed.
Yeah.
But it did
I-
have some pretty colorful checks that were required. Boat archery, light arrow chest, Pamela, Ocean Deed trade. Like those are
Yeah.
pretty exotic checks for season 4.
Yeah.
I obviously didn't finish, but I kind of know how fast my clear time is. From where I was at, it probably would have taken me 15 minutes or so, maybe like 14 minutes to finish. So if I didn't
Mhm.
lose those 10 minutes earlier, I literally would have been sitting around like the same time as Guppy.
Yeah, it would have been
Just a little bit
close.
slower. I definitely think I would have been a little bit slower, but like, yeah.
I cleared a lot of the game. Like I
I did
actually did
too.
a lot
Well,
of the
yeah,
game.
it's because I
that
last
didn't need
location my
to.
Deku Mask, so I'd obviously cleared a lot of the
Yeah,
game.
we saw
And I
you.
got
We saw
Zora
you
late,
were
so,
you were
yeah.
you were thinking a lot on what exactly you had missed.
I just
Your
hate when
Deku
I'm in
Mask.
that situation because like your brain just goes like I need to still do something while I'm thinking, and like honestly I just need to get into the habit of just like stopping and just going literally think of things because I did chickens because I legitimately thought maybe I wrote the hint down wrong.
We were
Like
wondering
that's how
about that.
yeah, that's how desperate you get when you just like forget what check you need to do when you're in that like last location, but you forgot what check it is. Like I was like, well, maybe I wrote this hint down wrong. This is
Mhm.
maybe it was like my fault writing it down. So
Yeah.
When I got the land deed originally, I was really considering trading it in right then and there, just going back, trading it in, and then continuing on with my usual affair of doing Deku Palace and Woodfall, but I opted not to because of boat archery being required. I was expecting there to be some kind of route, or I could do boat archery and the land deed together, and then do swamp archery after. But if it turns out that if I had traded the land deed as soon as I got it, I would have got Zora like 30 minutes earlier, and I would have probably finished the seed 10 minutes faster from not doing a whole bunch of shit. Like Mikau, I don't think I would have done, wouldn't have done Cape. I wouldn't have done a lot of stuff if I had gotten the Zora earlier, because then I would have known, oh, I just need Fire Arrow and Mirror Shield. I'm just done
Mhm.
with with a required, or sorry, I didn't have Captain's Hat. So I was missing Captain's Hat, Mirror, and Fire Arrow, knowing Ocean Deeds required with an unfulfilled Elegy Wath and an unfulfilled um uh uh it was
Graveyard Wath or Canyon
No.
Wath?
no, the Canyon. I'm trying to think in my head again how this would have gone. So I was missing Fire Arrow, Mirror, Captains. I guess there could have been a world where no, I still would have done checks actually. I wouldn't have known that it would have been a song item followed by Fire Arrow, and then I'm just missing the other song item that's not required. I guess that, yeah, I guess that could have been the case. Yeah,
did you do the Hugo?
yeah, I did.
Yeah, I kind of felt like you were forced into Hugo in this seed. So
Yeah,
Well,
Hugo skippers have not been having their way the last couple of weeks.
Mhm.
I mean, in a situation like this seed where you have early magic and you have a barren Goron village, it's really, really, really hard to skip Hugo. Like
Yeah.
you're actually throwing if you do that. I got
Yeah.
lucky that it let me like kill a shit ton of time waiting for Skull Kid because I needed
Mhm.
to kill. I had like nothing to do waiting for the clock tower to open.
yeah, I had to route my in-game time pretty tight. Did a lot of like I double time basically as fast as I could at every possible chance to barely get to Skull Kid night 3 with so little to do.
Yeah, there was like nothing to do.
Yeah.
I
You
I
super early bottleneck kind of.
I just wish it could have been a close race if I had just not forgotten to check.
It
Like,
was a good race, but according to
I think
commentators, the
man,
Deku late was not really that big of a deal if you
it was
were really
10
close
minutes,
to.
Guppy. It was 10 minutes.
Well,
I
I mean,
I
halfway
did
through the race
chickens,
looked
bro.
close. You did chickens,
I
dude.
did
It was
chickens because I didn't know
instant.
what to do because I couldn't find the check that I was missing. Because, dude, it's always North Clocktown with me. Like, as soon as I forget a check and I know I've done like everything else, I need to just like think, can I do something in North Clocktown? Because it's always a North Clocktown check. I don't know why. I guess I just
Deku
hate that
Playground
fucking
is
area.
so bad
Deku
too.
Playground. I hate
Holy.
Deku Playground. I hate doing bombers. I always forget to do the transformation fairy. It's just a fucking disaster area for me. I don't know why. I really don't.
I mean, I feel like if you don't do bombers pretty much as soon as you get a projectile or close to, it's one of those checks that you're gonna last location.
You just
at the
forget it
time.
exists, and it's impossible to route in. Because like after night 1 of your first cycle, how do you route it in? It's just so bad.
Yeah, it's just like one of those at that point, something you just have to do, even if it doesn't. You can't route it in with anything. It just really sucks. And again, back to my point, I really don't think like yeah, doing chickens, doing that, but you got Zoramasa good. So you lost 10 minutes on chickens, yeah, but I think you gained that back by getting Zora super like way earlier than Guppy. In fact, so I feel like I don't know. I think you're giving yourself less credit than you deserve. This was a really good race and a really fun race to come. So, but Guppy, you'll be moving on to face Tony Big Blind.
Oh, yeah, I look forward to that race as well.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting. You continue your ascent up lower bracket, which by no means has been an easy task for anybody, especially like lolaway. You started pretty much at the bottom and have climbed your way up. So, excellent job.
Thank you.
Uh,
I'm not disappointed with how far I've come in the tournament. Don't get that wrong. I'm just upset about how I played today. That's all.
Naki, you
I,
killed
I, would- I
so
would
many people and
I
losers,
would have
bro.
it no I would have it no other way to lose twice in a fucking bracket 32 to one player.
it's just it's
Yeah,
crazy. It's
it's my
crazy how that
homie
played out.
too, dude. It's the fucking homie. I
It,
killed my homie.
Oh
let it
man.
be known the only person to take me out is Guppy.
Yeah, it's funny how it works out sometimes. Guppy was excited to play this match.
I mean,
He's
I
like,
was too.
I get to play my friendo twice this tournament, so that's pretty good. Captain, do you have anything to add?
Not particularly. I think I've said all my pieces at this point. Yeah, it was just very crazy seed overall, and again, fantastic race from the both of you.
Yep. I don't have anything to add unless chat has any more questions. Baseball, you can go ahead and take us away.
All right, I would love to. I just want to thank our runners once again, Guppy and lolaway, and our wonderful trackers, Axel and Pilby, and of course our commentators, Sky Goro and Captain MD. All right, that's going to do it for today. The next MMR match on the schedule is on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. We'll have the winners bracket finals between Spec and Boo. So that should be a really good one. Yeah. Hopefully I'll get to catch that one. So keep an eye on the schedule for any upcoming matches that might be scheduled in the next few days or so. We'll see. Yeah, that's going to be it for this week, though, so far. Okay. Cool. In the meantime, I'm going to send us over to Morpheus, who is playing Majora's Mask and doing some 100% no major glitches speedruns. So yeah, I hope you enjoy that, and I will see all of you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.
Bye-bye.
See you next time, folks.